Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington, an original shark from Shark Tank. Supercharged Offers transcends the conventional boundaries of a service to act as a strategic partner in your real estate investment journey. They're set on redefining the approach to off-market acquisition in the real estate domain, ensuring that every investor they partner with is equipped to navigate the market's complexities with confidence and achieve unprecedented success. Joining me today as co-founder, Alicia Jarrett. And Alicia, thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Kevin.
This is
it's an
awesome.
absolute pleasure to be here. It is
Right.
awesome.
Hey,
it is
so
awesome.
I know you're from Australia.
Yes.
And you do business here in the United States
Yes.
also. This is pretty awesome. And one question I have to ask: there's a lot of gurus out there selling courses and their information and all of that. Does that give people sort of maybe thinking that it's too easy to do this? Or tell me about your approach versus some of these gurus that we hear about.
Yeah, it's a great question, Kevin, because I do know a lot of the gurus personally, and there's some fantastic real estate educators and coaches out there. But here's the thing. The real estate investing industry is just filled with these over promises and these get rich quick type, approaches.
Right.
And a lot of people don't realize that the actual success rate of real estate investors once they've done some training and education is only 3%.
Wow.
It's really low. So success comes from implementing and making sure that not only do you have the knowledge to do what you need to do, but you actually implement that to get your results.
Yes, that makes
but
sense.
But what we're seeing, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But what we're really seeing in the real estate education and coaching space is people teach them how to do a deal, but they don't really teach them how to run a business.
There you go.
And a big part of business in real estate investing is marketing, which is what we do.
And a deal is just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
You need to run a business, which is a long-term aspect, right?
Correct.
Marketing, getting new projects, et cetera, right?
Correct,
Yes.
yeah.
And when you think about the typical real estate investing journey, that's one process, but there's these new REIs that are out there.
Yep.
And how do they plan for their success? What's the difference?
Yeah, I guess the main difference is when they're planning for the success is number one, they need a roadmap.
Right.
And that roadmap should be at least a 6-month lead up time
Okay.
in order to get your business to the stage that, as you said, deals are a one-time thing, but leads, getting those
Right.
leads into the pipeline.
Right.
So when a real estate investor starts, Kevin, they really need to focus on a few things. And it's really ensuring that they've got a strategy that they execute and they do so with consistency and implement.
Love that.
There's a lot of people out there doing a lot of the education side. And with the education, don't get me wrong, there's some great stuff, but they teach people how to do a deal,
Right.
not necessarily running the business, as we
Right.
said. And so when we talk to real estate investors, we're really saying, look, you do need a 6-month ramp up time. That ramp up time is about getting your pipeline with some consistent leads in it so you can get to that stage that you're consistently closing deals.
Right.
What we suggest at that early stage is to implement what we call our 5Ds. Now, 5Ds
Right.
is making sure you've got all your data, direct marketing, which is things like cold calling, direct mail.
I love marketing.
Yep, we love marketing.
Data, direct marketing.
Digital marketing.
So
running ads, getting the right funnels and things online, and having it done for you. Because at the end of the day, a lot of real estate investors are stretched thin. They're
Right.
trying to do it all.
Yeah.
And then hence that 3% success rate, or should we say 97% failure rate.
Right.
They're not able to keep everything in the air. So hence as an implementer, not an educator, we're an implementer, we'll literally take that strategy, do it for them so they can focus on the things that what I call move the needle.
As opposed to just educating, which is just giving information, you actually implement, you put them in business, and in this particular situation, it's so powerful. I know you've got a lot of success stories over the years. Let's talk about somebody that you helped implement that has become one of your great testimonials.
Yeah, fantastic. We've got loads of different success stories to share, but one in particular that comes to mind is Colin. He was actually a house fix and flipper, so he had that basic real estate knowledge.
Right.
But he wanted to get into vacant land investing. Totally new asset class, didn't know where to start, didn't understand all the mechanics involved in vacant land. So he came to us and he said, AJ, everyone calls me AJ, got this idea in mind, help me out. So we implemented those 5Ds that I spoke about before, helped him overcome all of those obstacles and hurdles of trying to start a business from scratch,
Right.
and really just got everything done for him. In those first 6 months, lead pipeline, super healthy, lots of consistency, lots of leads coming in. At the end of year 1, he finished year 1 with an $800,000 profit.
Oh my goodness.
And that was
awesome.
it was awesome. And it still is awesome. 3 years on, he's still a fantastic customer, and we've got lots more like him because we gave him the time back to focus on the stuff that matters, closing your deals.
Yeah, that's because the done for you, this is implementation. I mean, if I'm a real estate investor and there's some out there right now, some are saying, is this for me? They may be a little hesitant.
So many people, Kevin, get into real estate investing to have the freedoms that we all want, right? Time, financial, location freedom. What they don't realize once they get in is they've actually essentially got a second job for themselves. And they quickly realize that there's a lot of moving pieces and a lot of things that are involved in being a real estate investor. So I always say, we're not an educator, we're an implementer.
Right.
If we can implement those 5 Ds that I mentioned earlier, fast track people to get those results quicker and give them back time to focus on doing the stuff that really matters. And that is closing deals.
Closing deals.
And if I can add to that, I think some of that hesitancy about why do people not want to implement systems and processes often comes from a lack of confidence. And what I know personally after doing real estate in the US for 8 years myself, that confidence comes every time you do a deal. So if we can make sure that that pipeline is full, that you've got leads coming in, that you've got people that you're talking to and deals that you can close, that implementation being done for you means that by proxy of that, your confidence goes up.
Awesome.
And then we get people getting results.
Supercharged Offers, your company is grown. You've got a great niche in the marketplace that you've developed. Where do you go from here? Is there an evolution that you see in the future?
Yeah, there is an evolution. And I guess that the future for us is pretty bright because we're really leaning into things like AI and machine learning and making sure that we've got some products and services out there to help our customers do business more efficiently, more effectively, and therefore lead to more return on investment.
Right.
We've got a few new products that we've put out into the market that are really helping with that efficiency and reducing that overwhelm.
Wow.
And one of them is called Buyer Finder, which is a done-for-you marketing tool where if you've got a property that you need to sell, within 6 clicks and 60 seconds, we can have that out to everybody in the area where that property is and all the cash buyers.
Wow.
Now that used to be a task that took over 24 to 48 hours for most real estate investors.
Right, sure.
So we're really leaning into that whole machine learning, AI, and really encompassing the best practice tools that are going to help our customers get the best results.
So I love machine learning and AI. It's changing industries everywhere. But it also there's a little bit of personal touch maybe lost in that process. So real estate is a personal business also, but how do you really take a look at both sides of that? The personal touch side as well as, moving away from that with machine learning.
I think that's a great question, Kevin, because for those that know me really well, they know that I always say that real estate is about relationships, not real estate.
Right.
Real estate just happens to be the product that we're transacting, right? Everything's relationship driven. So with machine learning and AI, we don't want to replace what people can do. That's that heart-to-heart, human-to-human trust connection.
Right. Good.
What we do want to do, though, is ensure that we give people back time to focus on deals. So we're implementing other tools such as our Insights Finder, which is using machine learning to really encompass data-driven insights into what markets are happening, what are the hotspots to target, how do I use the right tools and processes to test those markets with ease whilst I'm still closing deals in my pipeline.
Yeah. Machine learning can do a lot of things for you to give you more time so that you can still be involved in the personal side of the business.
Exactly.
Right?
And I do see a lot of real estate investors, real estate goes in cycles, as we all know. And whatever cycle we're in, be that a buyer's or a seller's market, the fact of the matter remains people want to do business with people.
Yes.
And so I don't really see that there will be a time, this is my personal opinion, where machines will replace what makes a deal happen.
Right.
And that's two people talking, negotiating, and trusting each other.
Always need to do that, right?
Correct.
So, Alicia, it's so great to meet you. AJ, right?
AJ,
so let's do that. And I want to thank you for joining us today. And for you out there, if you're listening, you're going to want to go to superchargedoffers.com to get started. Thank you so much. One more time.
Thank you, Kevin.
AJ, good seeing you.
Absolute pleasure.